Welcome back, please like, share and subscribe. The Eye Collector. It was Arch's turn to close the cafe tonight. He did not mind, but it was something he normally did not do. To be honest, it got kind of creepy around here at night. Plus, with the rumor about a kidnapper being active, it did not make him feel any better. Making sure everything was locked up, he kept his keys in hand, making the walk to his car. Arch kept his focus on getting to his destination. Unfortunately, he didn't hear the quick steps of an individual who was hiding close by. Soon, his vision had gone dark, and the last thing he saw was a figure dressed in crimson. In Arch's unconscious state, he could hear muffled talking around him. Just where was he? In his foggy state of mind, he went over the events that had just occurred. He closed up the cafe. He started the walk to his car. Then Arch's vision faded after the light footsteps, which came up behind him so unexpectedly, and crimson being the last thing he saw. Moving his arms and then his legs, Arch realized that he must be suspended in the air as all that touched the ground was his tiptoes. Arch tugged at his arms above himself and was able to feel the chain that he was bound by. Now I wouldn't try to struggle so much, a gruff voice made itself known close to him. Why am I here? Arch yelled, trying to kick out his legs. The owner of the voice sighed, clearly annoyed. You must be aware by now who I am. That's right, the rumor about the kidnapper, he thought to himself. The police had named him something strange due to the description of the bodies when found. The Eye Collector. Ha ha ha. Ah yes, that weird name they gave me. Though they are not entirely wrong, the man continued to chuckle, picking something up, causing it to clink against metal. Arch's heart began to thump loudly in his ears. Why would you want my eyes? They are nothing special, a whine escaped him. Why? TSK, my dear, it has nothing to do with color at all. Sometimes clients want unique eyes, those who can see things others can't. He used the tip of the blade to lift their chin upwards, looking at his captive's blindfolded face. Seeing things that others can't? Could he pass on the trait of his eyes if they were removed and surgically put into someone else, or would some shikos have them in a jar on display for everyone to see? Arch ground his teeth together, making the mistake of jerking away his head only to have the man grab him by the back of the hair, forcing his head upwards. I like how feisty you are, but it will not do you or me any good if I damage the product before the sale. His bottom lip trembled as he fought back a sob. Oh, shh, it will be over soon, my dear. The Eye Collector hushed Arch by placing the blade against his lips and slowly slid it up the side of his face, cutting away the blindfold. Looking up, he saw a man in a crimson suit. His skin had been kissed by the sun, and eyes a mismatch of pale white and gold. A jagged scar went across the pale white eye. Was he blind in that eye? Turning the blade around in his hand, he pressed right under one of Arch's eyes. You might feel a slight stinging sensation. The Eye Collector chuckled before he began the gruesome task of carving out of Arch's eyes one by one and plopping them into a jar full of liquid on the medical tray nearby as their screams soon faded and he passed out from blood loss. The man cleaned his hands and his tools of extraction, picking up a burner phone and making a call. It's ready if you want to meet up. And I assure you that our product is nothing but the best. A grin formed on the Eye Collector's lips looking at the motionless, dangling form of his new victim, then to the jar he held in his other hand, a pair of forest green eyes.